Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my free weekly training. So, at the beginning of these trainings, I always do a little bit of update of what's going on in my life and my business, and then I will get to the training. So, last week, I'm still a little bit sick, but for the past week, I've been like sick. And last week, I was like, I don't know why I have a business. I don't want to do a business. Like, why am I even doing this? And I like wanted to shut it down, but then I'm feeling better today. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I love what I do. I love my job. I love what I do. I love when I have clients. Like, it is so amazing. And I feel like that just shows like what being sick, like how much it like weighs you down, like energetically. Because I was like today, I'm like, no way. Like, it was just the fact that I was sick that made me think that I should shut my business down. And I'm glad I didn't and that I was just sick. Anyways, so something else that I have is you guys are probably going to laugh at me a little bit because I know I just started my podcast like a month ago, but I'm going to change the name of it and I'm going to explain why. So, I think I told you guys last week that I had a session with a coach and she and we were like trying to figure out my messaging for like the people that I want to bring in. And she was like, with the Boss Babes, it kind of looks like that you work with business owners and da 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 da. And I was like, yes, but no, like I just want to help people heal so then they can start their own business if they want to. And she was like, okay, like let's figure out this messaging. And I was like, and there was this other coach there, and she was like, what you really do is bring people back home to themselves. Like you release whatever is not self, and then they come home to themselves. And I was like, well, that's so interesting because in a podcast that I did the other day, I said what I really do is I help people come back home to themselves so they can discover their infinite potential. And the coaches were like, that's it, like put that in your bio, that's it. And like that is really what I do. So I was like, okay, I need to change the name of my podcast to make it more, I don't want to say like broad, but to make it more of what I am trying to do and what I am trying to help people do. And so I was like, it'll come to me when it'll come to me. And I think I was like making a sandwich or something, and it was like, boop, it dropped in. I was like, that's it. So the new name of my podcast, I don't know when I'm going to change it like publicly yet, but I'm telling you guys, the new name of my podcast is going to be called Infinitely You. Today, I want to talk about one, energetic alignment, and two, like noticing and feeling how things land in your body. Because I was talking to my best friend and I was like, when I changed everything to like Boss Babe, I was like really excited and that was fun and all of the things. And I was like, but this landed in my body differently. Like how it landed in my body was like truth. Like that's how it felt. It was like, this is it. Like this is the truth. It was like, calm and relaxed, and which if we want to get like into this is like our intuition is very calm and relaxed. Like I remember a few years ago when my intuition talked to me really loud, but it wasn't like scary. It was like it was such a feeling of like that was so calm and so peaceful but so certain. So when this landed in my body, when I was like Infinitely You for my podcast, it was like, it was so calm and it was so peaceful and it felt so true. And I was like, that's how I know. That's how I know, because Boss Babe was like, I don't want to say like an anxious excited, but almost like an anxious excited, like, yeah, this is so exciting. This is what I should do. And da 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 da. And this was like, that's it. That's it. So what I do is I help you guys heal so you can come back home to yourself and discover your infinite potential. Because that is really what I do. I just like, the more that you heal, the more that you release the layers that were no longer you, and the more that you come home to yourself. And that's what I've experienced, and that's what my clients experience. And the crazy thing is this is what it took to finally start my business. This is what it took to finally become my own boss, is I had to do all of the healing and release all of the shit that was holding me back to step into the truest version of myself. And that's why I was doing like Boss Babe. I was like, yeah, to become blah, 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 which is still true. Like, that's really what I want. I want to help people come home to themselves so they can live a life that is in alignment. And that could be becoming your boss, that could be being a stay-at-home mom. It could be like whatever it is. Like that's the point of like I want you to become you. That's it. That's literally all I want because becoming you, coming home to yourself is one of the most peaceful, liberating, exciting experiences ever. And you get to a point where you're like, becoming me is so much more important than living up to other people's expectations, than living my life how other people want me to. So, hold on, I'm going to take a drink and then we're going to get into the actual training. Okay, now before we get into the training, don't forget I am doing a group coaching called Worthy as Fuck. It's going to be starting the last week of July, and we will pick a date and time for everybody that works best once everybody's signed up. But worthy as fuck is what I was just talking about. It's like you have to heal so you feel worthy of the life that you desire. Because this is the life that I'm living now is my dream life. Like since I was 20 a few years ago, like all I've ever wanted is to be a stay-at-home dog mom who has an online coaching business. Now, what coaching business I wanted has changed, but the fact that I've always wanted an online coaching business and being a stay-at-home dog mom has not changed. And I got here because I healed. I got here because I healed and I realized that I am worthy of the life that I desire. I am fucking worthy of the life that I desire. And that is why I've created Worthy as Fuck, a 4-week group coaching program where we release all of the shit that's holding you back and we get clear on how fucking worthy you are. I want you to remember how worthy you are of the life that you fucking desire. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. That was like long-winded. Let's get into the actual training today. So today I want to talk about the importance of energetic alignment. When I first learned about energetic alignment, it was like a little bit confusing. I didn't understand. It's like one of those things that the more that you practice, the more that you understand it and you get it. And basically, energetic alignment is basically that you are in align with your intuition, with your soul, with your life path, your life purpose, whatever it is. But it kind of feels like what I said, what I was talking about earlier about my podcast, is it feels so calm, so true, so exciting, so exciting. And it's like you don't have to force yourself to do things. So when you are in energetic alignment, you take inspired action rather than forced action, which a lot of us are in forced action. Like, I need to do this, I need to do that. But like we're forcing ourselves to do these things. But when you're in energetic alignment, you take inspired action. You're like, this is what I got to do next. And it is so fucking exciting. Rather than, this is what I should be doing. This is what I have to do. Blah, 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 like trying to force myself. When you are in energetic alignment, it is so easy to create your dream life. Because you're so fucking, you're just so fucking excited. You're like, yes, this is it. This is it. This is it. And when you're in energetic alignment, you get like intuitive downloads of like, this is what I'm supposed to do next. This is what I'm supposed to talk about. Blah, 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 blah. So today I was like, okay, I have a goal of making 9 TikToks because I wanted 3 for today, 3 for Saturday, and 3 for Sunday. And I was like, okay, like that's my goal. I didn't really think anything of it. I just like I was like feeling good. Like if you can tell I'm like very in energetic alignment today because I was like sick last week. I'm like, well, but today I'm like, fuck yes. I love my job. I love helping people. This is what I meant to do, blah, 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 right? Energetic alignment. So I was like, okay, I need to make 9 TikToks today. Don't really know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm not going to force myself. And then it was just like, bam, 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 bam. I actually think I ended up making 10 or 11. It was just like this. Yep. This is the next one. This is the next one. This is the next one. This one. And it was such excited, inspired action. And I wasn't sitting there trying to fucking force myself to do it. So this is why energetic alignment is so fucking important. Because it makes things so much easier. When you are in alignment with your soul, with your intuition, with your life purpose, it is so fucking easy. And something else I wanted to talk about when it comes to like the whole worthiness thing is last week when I was sick, I was just like, I don't feel good. I need to rest. I don't feel like showing up for my business, and not in like a, I don't want to show up for it. It was more of like I literally am so dead from being sick that I didn't want to. And this is the forced action, right? Like I kept trying to force myself to like show up and do the thing where today it was just like bam, 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 easy as fuck. Right. And I had to remind myself the reason that I started my business is so I could have freedom of my schedule, freedom to take time off when I needed to. So I was like, why the fuck am I trying to force myself to show up? And it was like, because I feel like if I don't show up, people won't buy from me or blah, 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 right? Like I feel unworthy. Like I have to do these things to prove myself, right? And I was like, no, I am worthy of everything I fucking desire no matter what. I can take time off because I am fucking sick and I will still get clients and people will still show up. Right. So like that's a whole worthiness room where I could have just kept forcing myself and being like, I have to do this and I have to do that. And it's like, nope, nope. And today I'm in alignment and it's so fucking easy. It is so fucking easy. So don't forget, worthy as fuck starting the end of July. It's all about your worthiness wound, all about feeling worthy of the life that you desire, because I truly believe that if you desire it, it is meant for you. So I hope you guys loved this free weekly training and have an amazing day.